guys, yasas que kalos to another episode of Dimitra's Dishes. Today we're making a quick and easy weeknight dinner. We're making honey lemon chicken drumsticks that are going to come together in a skillet in like 30 minutes or less. You can't beat it. It is perfect to serve over rice, with a side of potatoes, or with a nice green salad. Let's get started. So I have 6 chicken drumsticks here, and all I'm going to do is season them on both sides with a little bit of salt and black pepper. Okay, and I have a skillet that's heating over medium-high heat. Until it comes to temperature, I'm going to make the sauce. So I have 3 garlic cloves that I've grated, and to that I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of lemon juice. And you could add 2 to 4 tablespoons of honey, depending on how sticky and sweet you want it. I'm going to go with 3. And these are heaping tablespoons of Greek honey. Greek honey has a little bit of a thyme flavor to it. So delicious. It's going to be available in our shop very soon, so look out for it. And you're just going to want to whisk this all together and just set it aside. So to the skillet, I'm going to add 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm going to add the chicken drumsticks. And I'm going to cook them total about 8 minutes all around until they're nice and golden. I'm using chicken drumsticks. It's a very inexpensive cut of chicken. You can use bone-in chicken thighs or the whole quarters of the chicken. Breast is a little bit tricky because if you overcook it, it will dry out. The sauce will help a little bit with that, but if you are cooking chicken breast, just sear it about 3 minutes on each side and then just finish it off in the sauce later. The drumsticks and thighs are just very forgiving and they stay nice and juicy. As soon as these brown up, we're going to move on to the next step. Okay, so once the chicken is nicely browned all around, again, that took about 8 minutes or so, reduce the heat to a medium-low, and you can either take the chicken out and put it in a plate, but who wants to dirty something else? So I'm just going to put it around the perimeter of the pan, and I'm just going to pour the sauce in here in the center. Just going to add a tiny bit of water because that heat is so high, it's going to start evaporating very quickly. Put everything back in the center. Put another little pinch of salt. The sauce doesn't have any salt. And I'm going to cover this, and keep in mind that the chicken is not cooked. It needs to reach an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. That's going to take about another 10 more minutes. In that time, the sauce is going to have a chance to thicken a little bit, and it's going to be ready just like that. That quick. I think it took 8 minutes to sear. Another 10 minutes. That's like 20 minutes. You can't beat that. So the chicken is ready. I did uncover the pan for the final 4 minutes of cooking, 4 or 5 minutes, just so that way the sauce can have a chance to thicken a little bit more. And then I just went in and I garnished it with some finely chopped fresh parsley, and I thinly sliced 2 scallions and I sprinkled those on top as well. You can add some heat to this. Red pepper flakes are mildly hot, but I feel like my kids would love some sriracha on this. Time to take a bite. Let's get some of that sauce. I have a feeling some soy sauce would also be good in it. Maybe a couple of teaspoons in the honey lemon mixture, because it does have a little bit of those Asian vibes in it. So delicious. I mean, it's tangy and zesty from the lemon. The chicken is soft and moist, perfectly seasoned. A little bit of sweetness from the honey, just the right amount. I put 3 tablespoons in here. If you want to make it a little extra sweet, add an extra tablespoon, or maybe if you want a little more sauce, put some more lemon juice and a little bit more water in there too. It's up to you. The exact measurements are on the website, www.dimitrasdishes.com. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me today. I'll see you all next time. Yasas.